Listen, I'm a big advocate for, coaches, managers at the high school, college level, pro level, whatever. Protect your young arms. I'm with that. But there's a difference between 80, 90, 100, or 110, 115, 120, and 160. 160 to me is abuse. And for Dallas to say he was trying to stretch me out, God rest his soul, but I mean, that wasn't right. Because I go one more start in Kansas City. I remember my arm was hurting. And then I come back to New York and they trade me. And I pitched one game for the Blue Jays. I got traded for Jesse Barfield, and I couldn't lift my arm.
April 30th, 89 is a trade.
Yeah.
Were you crushed? You leaving your hometown?
Yeah. So I didn't know much about Toronto. I mean, I have relatives up in Toronto. My aunt, they moved to Toronto. So I had family, but I didn't really know Toronto baseball, right? I mean, we had a nice little run when I got up there. I realized, wow, this is great. We got a new stadium. It was at the old football stadium. So when I heard about that, and it was such a shock the way Dallas told me. It was a Sunday day game. We were playing the White Sox. Dallas gets a phone call from upstairs, I guess from Georgia, and they traded me. In between innings, Dallas comes over and he says, I got to talk to you. And I knew I wasn't pitching poorly, but I didn't know. He comes up and he's like going through this whole rant of, why we need somebody. And I'm like, why am I sitting here? He goes, we just traded to the Toronto Blue Jays. Bob Quinn is going to come down and tell you, good luck. And he walks out. And Sid Thrift and Bob Quinn, it was kind of a dual thing going on then. And I sat there, and it was that fast, too. They came in and like, hey, we just, you're Jesse Barfield. And I remember sitting there, I'm like, all right, now what do I do? But there's a reason for everything.